Good morning, everybody. Jeff Melear here with Earthworks. We're down in beautiful Palencia at a client's house. They reached out to us to try and figure out a dream plan for them, and I think we nailed it. They had the overall goal of having a tropical landscape. Having moved here from Virginia, they wanted to feel like they were in Florida every day when they opened the door and walked outside. And so we've come to that, and we are now in the process. We added a few extra features that they weren't even thinking about. We incorporated a stone wall to help with some erosion problems that they had. And then they realized that they had some paver issues in the back, and we helped them get that fixed as well. So stay tuned as we continue on working at this house, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.
Mike Oaks with Earthworks. As you see the wall, it goes from one course to 3 courses. And then also the pavers have a steep decline. So in this circumstance, you have to start at the lowest point, which would be out here, and then work your way to your highest points. And as you can see, each one kind of flows into the ground where it looks kind of natural. So each one's super level. That way when we make our way up to our last one, which is the cap goes all the way up to where the entrance is, and it's nice and level. And it gives us this nice raised bed. We picked up all the pavers, the whole pad. We added the wall, graded everything out, and then relaid with some new pavers and old pavers, kind of peppered them in to give it a new look. That way it wasn't all brand new to the old. Everything's flowing down away from the house and then down out this way. So we kind of had to go with what our grade was. Normally we would go completely level with everything. The walkway was jacked up. It was gappy and lumpy. So what we did was pulled up most of it. We just tightened everything up, resanded everything, and made everything tight, reconcreted underneath the border so we didn't have the giant big fat piece of concrete on the side. That helps out with the grass being tighter to the pavers, makes things look a little bit cleaner, easier to edge too. We offer a couple different varieties of sand. One is polymeric and one is play sand. With the play sand, you throw it in and you mix it into the pavers, falls down in the cracks. Bad thing about that is you kind of got to replace that every now and then. So with the polymeric sand, we'll throw polymeric sand in here. The polymeric sand has a polymer to it which makes it kind of like rubber. The benefits of the polymeric sand: no bugs, no weeds, and the longevity. And then also just the look. The look in general, you don't have like gaps and everything. The polymeric sand is pretty consistent, especially once you get it wet, it becomes rubberized, and like I said, it stays in the gaps and you don't have no movement like play sand. So in 45 days, we will be sealing and polymeric sanding this area here, and then also inside the pool deck. I noticed that there was some tripping hazards inside, so I brought it to their attention that we might be able to pull up some of the stuff and fix it, because that's what we do. So they agreed upon that, and then I also told them about the polymeric sand. Out here in the front yard, we had a couple of complications like the gas line. We have a pump underneath the rock, and then we also had to fit in a couple of robolinis, which ball roots are not small. So in this is very, very overgrown with trees. We have palm trees, we have cut down palm trees that we did not see underneath the ground. And we have the pump that's feeding the irrigation in the back and all around the house, so we kind of got to be careful with all that. Now we have new lighting wire throughout. We did have old lighting wire, which is a fire hazard out here, because when we pulled them out, we noticed a lot of melted plastic lenses because the bulb itself was too hot. So we upgraded everything. So we got all brand new lighting wire, all brand new lights. All the trees have lights on them now. We move over to the front of the house, the same thing. King Alexander, both the palms are lit up. We have the cardboard palm lit up. We have the Sylvester on the far side lit up. So, you know, this is gonna be very nice at night, you know, not only during the day. This whole side was already rock, but it was kind of scarce. So we can't, and this front area here was nothing but dirt. So we just pretty much took all the rock that was from the back side, we brought it up here, touched up everything, literally the whole entire area over here. So now this whole entire side is rock. This is one of the most important sides for the client, because this is where his pool equipment is, AC, another pump. Literally everything is on this side. So we just wanted to make it easy access and easy maintenance for everybody. Everybody's starting to get the mulch away from the houses. We want to mainly do rock against the house. It just helps with termites. You don't want to have no type of erosion going underneath your footers or your foundation. Just want to give a shout out and a thanks to Tim, our lighting specialist, my second Antonio, and also Jeff for just doing a good job getting everything planned out for me and allowing me to take the reins of this one. Just want to thank everybody and have a good day.
We wanted the front entrance to pop, and I think we nailed it. So the original design of the landscape was just your basic builder grade landscape. With the overall desire to have a tropical landscape, we gave them color, we gave them texture, and we gave them their palms that they wanted. Here in the front we have different textures with the Kunti palms, the hibiscus, and then color with that, and with the sedum, the blue days, that'll give us color pretty much all year. And then we have year-round color with the bromeliads around the palm tree. Let's go take a look in the backyard and check out the transformation. Back here in the backyard we had an existing walkway that meandered around the pool here, but we had an issue with the soil washing out from the existing bed. So I came up with the idea of putting in the stone gate wall, and Mike Oaks nailed it. This thing is amazing. It leveled up our soil so we can expand on our planting. We were able to get a king palm there to anchor the corner of the pool, and then add a robellini and some underplantings here with different textures, colors, and blooms. So throughout the year we're going to see different colors and be able to enjoy it as the client walks around the backyard. One of the other requirements that they wanted were 2 queen palms here in the back. They like to sit on the lanai and sip on a glass of wine or whatever in the evenings, and the homeowner wanted to be able to stare at queen palms. So he asked for those, and we put them right where he can see them every day that he sits out on the back patio. And as we come around the corner here, we just have some lower plants trying to screen this lower wall of the hot tub, get a little bit more shade here as the sun sets in the winter time. So we chose some ferns, bird of paradise, stromant, a few other little plants, but just to soften the area up as you walk down to the other end of the pool. One of the last jobs we did with this project was polymeric sand and sealing the pavers. We did the paver walkway here, the wall, and we also had to do a little bit of repair, and we sealed the lanai pavers as well. Again, I'm Jeff, and if you have any needs as far as hardscapes, paver walkways, driveways, redesigning your landscape beds, give me a call. Check out our website, earthworksjacks.com.